Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be giving the messages for you today. This is for Sagittarius and those with strong or significant Sagittarian placements in their charts. Okay, for those of you not familiar with me or the channel, please be aware I've got no filter. I'm a Sag, I've got no filter. I do not sugarcoat my messages. I'm a very raw and real reader, very aware of the fact that anything that can come out of my mouth at any time. So, with that being said, if that is not your thing, or you've got kids around, or you just don't appreciate those kinds of messages, I'm always very respectful of that. I give you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, we will be getting into Sagittarius's energy for the month of September. I'm using my Wild Unknown Tarot and my White Light Oracle. All right, I was guided to that deck specifically for you. So, Sag, what is going on with your energies for September? What is going on, Spirit, please? With Sag energies for September. What is going on? What insight can you give us for Sagittarius for September? What energy can you give us? Ooh, we got the sun to start. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, I said, it's all right. Ooh. Wow, Sag. All right. 7 of Swords on the bottom, 7 of Coins on top. We've got the Sun, the 3 of Wands, the Star card, and the Daughter of Cups. All right. Sag, someone, the bottom of the deck being the 7 of Swords, possibly someone with a strong air placement, is realizing that they make things harder than they have to. And they're about to go equal give and take with you on path and morph into this Father of Pentacles or Master Manifester. Spirits talking to them and getting through to them. 7 of Coins, you are on the up and up. You might not have seen all the results that you want to see or receive yet, but I feel like that's on the up and up. Up and forward, up and forward. Even if it appears to be moving backwards. Like at first glance, you look at the reality and think it's ass backwards. But it's up and forward, up and forward, up and forward. Because I'm just taking special note to all of the lines on the card. At first glance, it would look like a downward arrow. But the actual direction of the card, it's all up and forward. Coming from the center, right, of the Pentacles. It's about perspective. Everything is up. Everything is forward. I think whoever this person is right? That potential air sign or air placement is starting to figure it out, because they might have been asleep, but they're watching you. They're watching your energy. They're watching how you react to them. They're watching. They might be lying to you and telling you that they don't pay attention. But they're definitely paying attention to you. We've got the Sun with the Three of Wands, the Star, and the Daughter of Cups. The Sun card's a beautiful energy, especially coming before this Three of Wands, because the Three of Wands in this deck is a divine feminine, right? Downward pointing triangle portal. A cosmic window, right? A cosmic opportunity for incredible healing. You could see how the stars' colors match and mirror the window, right? It's like peeking through this window. There's great healing on the other side. You might have a significant Aquarian placement. We've got really strong healing energy here. Your light might be helping this other person you have in your experience see and heal. This is the epitome of healed people heal people. And whoever they are, they see how beautifully innocent your heart loves and how you're rippling. Look at the same rainbow lights rippling off the little baby goose, baby swan. That's a black beak. That's a baby swan. They're seeing and witnessing the innocence of your light and your rippling. I don't think you're doing anything short of being yourself, Sag. And your best self. Coming out of August and moving into September, you're in your best light. You got the doves that represent spirit, represent the love, the unconditional love of the universe, the infinite innocence of love, the simpleness of it, right? Radiating from your center with trust and courage. You're co-creating with the divine. And you're giving someone a window. You're giving someone a window of opportunity. And they're taking it to heal. You're giving, or you've already given, a window of opportunity to someone, like it's already been created. But now their eye is open and they're seeing it and they're curious and they're moving through it and they're seeing the healing taking place. I feel like someone's going to express some serious gratitude to you in words or actions, right? If they're not expressing it outright in words, their actions are going to be showing you how grateful they are. If they assumed you caused damage prior, they're going to have an extreme amount of gratitude because I think they're seeing through the cosmic window. I think they're seeing just how perfect your light truly is. I think they're appreciating you differently. Someone has an immense amount of gratitude. Like, I can literally feel the heat and the warmth radiating from both my chest and my solar plexus. Major divine downloads. Major divine downloads. Spirit, what is the guidance card? What is the guidance card for Sag? What card above all others that you would guide me to this deck for them? Because they definitely drew me to a different deck than I used for the other 3 signs I've done so far. What card in this deck above all others? Epsilon modulation and Ain Sephor. Wow. If you haven't seen the Ain Sephor message that I've done, it's in Cards of Divine Timing in the playlist I have here on the channel for Cards in Divine Time. There's one literally titled Ain Sephor. Let's read these for you, huh? Really, I flipped right to Ain Sephor. Epsilon modulation. Gather your energies and go within to regenerate. Let your actions match your inner rhythms rather than trying to force yourself to keep pace with external cues. Commit to your own natural timing and pace. As you ground and connect your center, you will realize your spiritual power to be at cause in any situation of concern. You have such goodness and light within you. Let go of shaming or blaming and embrace the spiritual beauty you have within. You're reaching inspired spiritual heights, requiring your commitment to developing powerful and deep roots within yourself. This is about knowing you're in your light and holding steady. Ain Sephor. A way through the struggle has been created for you, and you're being led onto that path. Your authentic soul path may include recognition and acclaim, notable success, and admiration. Be grateful, but do not be dazzled or distracted by such experiences. Focus on what connects you to your heart and grounds you in the simplicity of spiritual truth, which is the practice of love, kindness, and peace. This will allow for successful progress in the material world without disturbing the sanctity of your soul. In the mysticism of the Kabbalah, Ain Sephor is the first and truest light. It emerges from the absolute, which is pure emptiness beyond all characteristics, phenomena, and form. The capacity to create something from apparently nothing is one of the definitions of magic. Ain Sephor is the universe pulling rabbits out of hats on a cosmic scale, because the spiritual light emerges from the spaciousness of infinite potentiality. It is imbued with endless creativity, resourcefulness, and spontaneous responsiveness. Whatever is needed to be made manifest, provided to the receptive heart, and will benefit all beings. Receptivity is the key to unlocking this white light magic of the spirit. When we are open to it, surrendered to its wisdom, and willing to place that wisdom above our own opinions, we are capable of receiving and benefiting from it. We are trying to dictate its course, to contrive and control it to meet our needs as we think they should be met, then we are not being receptive. The path of control and dominance is regressive. It is not sacred magic, and it is not of the spirit. Ein Sephor illuminates the ways of sacred soul magic that create healing and deep fulfillment. It recognizes there is a problem, yet does not dwell on it, nor evoke toxic mind games of blame and shame from it. It focuses on solutions. Underneath fancy words, outlandish claims, and complex doctrines, the light of spirit is recognized by its effect. Genuine spiritual connection helps us outgrow our problems. Ego will tell you a situation is too complicated or someone else is to blame. Or if you could just change this one thing, healing could happen. But when you are in ego, you are not spiritually effective. You'll be locked in suffering and confusion that way. As a human being, you are able to use your free will as you choose. You can focus on the negative and distance yourself from the light, refuse to trust, and insist you always know best. You can choose to feel unappreciated, betrayed, or afraid when life does its unpredictable dance. Spirit will love you and seek to help you even when you choose to use your free will in such a way. At any time, you can choose to say, enough of that misery. And open your heart to connect with the higher creative and healing intelligence of the light. No matter how much our wounded minds or broken hearts may believe a situation cannot be healed, Ein Sephor is always there. It reminds us that, whether we can see it or not, there is a spiritual path through all troubles. That path can be so beautiful, we will become profoundly grateful for the struggle which caused us to grow, even if we never wish to repeat the experience. Acknowledgement is the beginning of healing. If something isn't quite right, be kind and wise enough to admit it. Then seek out the genuine light, which will evoke peace in your heart. Have the courage to trust and let go of approaches that will not lead you anywhere worth going. As you open yourself to what is, even the unexpectedly difficult twists of fate, you will become ever closer to the radiant grace and luminous clarity, which is reassuring you, healing you, guiding you, and loving you. Sag, no matter what happens in your life, no matter who you touch, you got to realize there's a light within you that's healing wherever you go. Epsilon modulation is also a wavelength, a frequency vibration, a very low frequency vibration of 0 to 0.5 hertz. This is a very deep, resounding reverberation. Whoever this is, who's observing you and watching and what you do, the one who claims to not pay attention, or pretends that they're sleeping. I say that metaphorically. They're watching you not worry and focus on the actual problems. You're aware of the problems, but you're solution oriented. You have a solution mindset, not a problem focus. And you're helping them learn the difference between being in a problem focus versus a solution mindset. Problem focus sees the problem and focuses on the problem and doesn't know how to actually fix it, and they're shooting in the dark. But solution mindset knows what the problem is and acknowledges what the problem is, and then focuses strictly on solutions. Knowing that there's a solution that's right, that's not just aiming in the dark, but that clicks. That's what's so beautiful about this light. That's what's so beautiful about the window of opportunity and the healing that's taking place because of it. That someone would be eternally grateful. You or them or both. And everyone you would touch in the meantime, directly or indirectly through this. There's major healing going on. And it's because your light, that's something from nothing, that the right solution will show up and make itself apparent. That's creating a big ripple. It's almost like you showed up as the big bang in someone's dark place. And all of a sudden, the place that was dark for them for so long is fucking lit. And it's not just lit, it's lit with radiant colors. Things they've never witnessed, things they've never felt, things they've never realized, things they've never perceived before. You're like the big bang in the darkness. Whatever you're doing, Sag, when you're in your best light, when you're focusing and visualizing like you do in your light, the happy ending, and that's what you're acting in favor of, that's helping someone realize that that's the way. To focus on the light, to focus on the positives, to focus on the happy visual in your mind. To never lose sight of that with the now moment that's right in front of them or right in front of you. To never lose focus off the actual end game dream. You're helping someone refocus the same way. Great cards, Sag. I look forward to the comments on this one. Sag, let me know. Let me know. Sag rising, let me know. Sag moon, this is the vibration you're going to have to find yourself in, the part of yourself that you need to embrace. Embrace the fact that you are light and see a beautiful vision. And that when you focus on that vision and not accept a solution shot in the dark, but that you trust the one you're making because it makes sense, that you could still see that vision when you take those actions, that's what you're going to be learning this month. Sag moons. Sag energy is on the rise right now. Up and forward. Up and forward. This little light of mine I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Till next time, Sag. This is Divine Rebel Racey signing out. Remember, always love each other. Most importantly, love yourselves. Bye.